Hello again, this is Gwen, gardening in Raleigh, North Carolina, Zone 7B. This evening, I'm going to do an update of 10 David Austin roses that I bought on the 23rd of March of this year, 2022, and I planted them. I received it around mid-April and then planted them in a ground think the next day or the same day. I can't distinctly remember. So it has been 6 weeks since those Beirut, 10 Beirut David Austin roses had been planted. And I would like um, to show you an update of how they are looking currently. This rose that I'm focusing on is not actually a David Austin rose. This is Gold Glow, one of the roses that I bought from Lowe's last 25th of February as a birthday gift for myself. So let's go take a look at the David Austin roses 6 weeks after they have been planted in a ground and a few in a pots. So in here is Vanessa Bell. There were actually more flowers in here a few days ago, and I took a video, but when I reviewed it and I was trying to edit it, I didn't like it. So I, that's why I'm doing again another video tonight. But this is how Vanessa Bell looks like 6 weeks later. So there were one, two, three, four, five, six. There were six flowers in here just a few days ago. Next is um, this. I think it's a pale yellow rose, and looks like it's having some black spot. And I can't distinctly remember. I looked it up yesterday, but now I can't remember because this doesn't have a tag. I didn't find a tag in the ground. But this is how tall is this rose now. But I will put in a name after I look through my file what this rose is. So yellow, um, yellow bud. Next is Tranquility. Tranquility is this tall right now. It's about um less than a foot tall, but it's looking good. One reason could be why it's not that tall as compared to the two previous one was maybe it's just a characteristic of the rouge rose plant, or maybe because it was under some shade from the wildflowers that I had in here that I just removed a couple of days ago because they were already ratty, and at the same time I planted uh, the roses in the ground that I bought from Edmund's Roses. So this is Tranquility 6 weeks later. Another rose, a David Austin rose in the ground, is Windermere. So this is how Windermere is right now. Not much. But again, this was under the shade of some wildflowers, so that could be the reason why it's not as vigorous as I expect it to be. So that is Windermere. at 6 weeks. In here is Benjamin Britten. So Benjamin Britten is looking great, although I don't see any bud yet, but it seems like he will gonna break out some buds anytime soon. So it's already like a foot and a half tall. This is again Benjamin Britten. In this bed, I planted two David Austin roses, and this is Gabriel Oak. And I think among the 10 David Austin roses um, that I received mid-April, Gabriel Oak didn't make it. And in here is the Alnwick rose. Actually, the Alnwick rose already had some blossom few days ago, but I only was able to see the petals that have already fallen to the ground of its maiden bloom. So I haven't actually witnessed the maiden bloom, only the leftover of the bloom. So I just basically deadheaded it. And this is about a foot and a half tall as well. Again, this is the Alnwick rose. In here, the lights, um, the light in my camera, phone went on. It probably has sensed that it's already dark. Is the Ancient Mariner, and Ancient Mariner isn't doing too well either. Is it because it's in pot? Just like the rest of my David Austin roses that are in pots were not doing too like not doing quite well. And no, but I think I need to move this to a bigger pot. And this is Ancient Mariner. This one is Darcy Bussell. So Darcy Bussell is this big right now at 6 weeks old. It has a bud forming. Let's pull this weed out. And another bud. So 6 weeks later, how many? Three roses. Three of them are flowering. So again, this is Darcy Bussell. So this rose is about 2 feet tall, and this is a rambler. It's Malvern Hill, and it only grow one cane. Oh, this is the second cane so far, and this is how it's looking 6 weeks later. So there you go. Those were my 10 David Austin roses that I received mid-April and planted in the ground the day after, or the same day. I can distinctly remember. And how they're looking now after 6 weeks. I know I'm focusing on something that's not a rose, but I think this is too beautiful not to share. This, aren't they lovely? Like huge dahlia. I think the dahlias right now are in bloom. Well, thank you once again for watching my video, and I hope to see you in my next. Bye bye.